Hello and welcome to your Aries channel tarot with me, your hostess, Melinda NailFanatic, for Love, Peace, and Happiness Tarot here in Las Vegas, Nevada. And I am so grateful that you be here with me today. Whenever you find these messages, I'm sure there's something Spirit has to relay specifically for you, whoever you are. If you were brought to these messages, there is everything happening for a reason. Everything happens for a purpose, including the video you click on YouTube, whether it's with me or anyone else you see. Anywhere where you find resonance, pick it up and run with it. If it doesn't make your heart soul and if it doesn't resonate with you, that's fine. Leave it where you found it. Go ahead and check out the other videos that I have for you. And this video will apply to all your zodiac placements you are in tune with and you are aware of. So we're going to begin with a animal spirit card. I also encourage you to be fully tuned and tapped and turned on, meaning you've given this video a thumbs up, subscribed to the channel, and gotten the live notifications. In this way, you set a tone, a resonance with the universe, saying this is where I will receive my channel messages. Okay. The card that fell out for you as a spirit animal is the cat. The symbolism is independence, magic, and abundance. The cat is well known for its independent character. In the Egyptian hierarchy of beasts, it was a supreme being. The divine mother of all cats was the goddess, Bast. As depicted in this painting, an earth mother and deity of life and abundance. The Greeks associated cats with the goddess Artemis, the huntress and virgin goddess of the moon. The Roman version of Artemis was Diana, who was known for witchcraft. So, Aries, dealing with a little bit of magic, are we? Praise. Okay. Are you super in tune with your intuition? Do you have some earth sign in your chart? Yes, you have some earth sign somewhere in your chart that resonates with you. The goddess energy sits with you at this time. Your intuition is on point. The nights are very powerful and profound times for you to do what you do. Oh, yes, praise. Greek food, Greece, Grecian, what is this? Toga party, like I'm getting all this Greek energy off of you. Maybe you, like me, love Greek food too. Okay. I feel like you are the cat, though. You are feline, and I'm hearing for you who are resonant with that, like you have a strong Leo placement in your chart. Okay. A strong Leo placement in your chart. Some of you have really been studying Egypt, and you've looked recently into the spirit totem of the snake. You know, the snake is coming up as and it's showing itself to you as a rebirth. So there's a rebirth in your intuition, leveling up of the intuition. Okay. Let's go ahead and pull some cards for you today and see what the messages, the channel messages have to say. You're showing up as in this place of the Two of Swords. The Two of Swords is a place of, you know what? I have a decision to make, but before I make this decision, I got to find myself in a place of peace. And so, yeah, there's a pending decision to be made. Now here it's a pending decision to be made. However, I see you ain't stressing yourself out about it today. You're just going to kind of sit in this energy for a while and do what makes you smile. I see somebody literally taking a nap. Okay. And you're doing whatever you can to be at peace as you move forward in this decision that needs to be made, right? What is crossing you is the Nine of Swords. The Nine of Swords is crossing you. So what does that mean? That means that either yours or a person around you, fears are coming up. The projections of the fears. So this is about facing fears, you know? I feel like somebody is asked to take a pause in order to move past their fears. So whether this pause lasts for a moment or a few days, there's a pause here that's required because it's helping you to push past the fear energy that's come up inside of you, okay? Below you, you have the Princess of Cups, and it shows up in reverse. So subconsciously, you have the answer that you were looking for, and the vibration is there, but I feel like that's why you're looking for peace, because you're not feeling like you can sense it clearly. You're feeling some confusion as to what the vibration, what the energy is telling you. And I'm being shown the emotional GPS system. Like, you're not sure how you feel about this, right? You know, if it feels like you keep going more towards this is drawing you to your choices, your desires for yourself. But at the same time, you're saying, I'm so confused. I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do. So what I'm hearing for you is important to stop owning confusion. I am are very powerful words. And anything you put behind those two words, you will be. So rather than saying I'm confused, how about owning I'm procrastinating a little bit as I sit in this energy? I'm clarifying my guidance. I am clarifying my emotions. I am clarifying my desire. I am clarifying my choice. Okay. Recent past, you have the 10 of Wands in reverse. Wow. So you've had some things that you had to shut down. You closed some things down, ended some ventures, ended some behaviors, quit doing some habits, broke free from some oppressive energy, something that was keeping you feeling very caged in and confined. You broke free. You set yourself free from that. Okay. And so this makes sense now why you have these fears, because these fears are here because you're sitting in a whole new space that you're not used to. It's uncomfortable. So is it really fear or is it uncomfortable? Again, stop owning the fear, stop owning the confusion, right? Own the peace, own the pause, own the cause, own the opportunity to sit still so you can be greater tuned to how you feel. Yes, okay. Let's look at your conscious energy. You have the 8 of Cups. Love this for you. Because Aries, it says, you know what? I'm moving towards what I desire. No matter what, I know I will find success. Just because certain things didn't work out doesn't mean that I'm not still blessed. That's okay. They worked out in the way that they were supposed to today. So I see you keeping an optimistic energy, and I see you also consciously withdrawing from certain connections because they were very draining for you. They were not uplifting you, and it's because you couldn't allow yourself to be uplifted in an energy that was not true. So there was some falseness detected somewhere. Your intuitive cat told you all about it. That intuitive cat nature that you have told you all about it and told you not to invest any more energy into this situation. It's time for you to move forward differently. And so that's what you're doing. You're moving past a lot of external parties situations where you are owning responsibility for other people's problems. You say, that's none of my business. It reminds me of the meme that I made that said, you know what? If you were busy minding your own business, you'd have a lot more business to mind. Yes. So how has that become your new address? Like, this is where you live now. You're like, if it ain't part of my business, it ain't part of my business. I'm gonna leave it alone. I can only focus on what I need to do. And I right now am I'm at the crossroads of a decision of, as I've let go of all of this and all of them and all of those, now what do I want to bring in? What do I want to see grow? Incoming energy for you, you have the Death card in reverse. Praise. So this is you moving further and further away from the change that you've gone through, and also having the breakthrough of this nervous energy, which showed up as fear, right? It showed up as fears, but really it's just the difference. It's uncomfortability as a result of difference. Okay. Before we look at the remaining 4 cards, I want to look at the bottom of the deck. Is the High Priestess in reverse. For some of you, the person that you moved away from is a High Priestess who you believe likes to issue a curse, or did issue a curse, or believes in curse, or a High Priestess, somebody who you believe practices dark arts. Also, what you're moving away from is doubtful For somebody else, if you're not resonant to the dark arts and all this other stuff, we were just talking about this crazy woo stuff, you're simply moving away from doubting your intuition. You're beginning to find so much more confidence in your intuitive voice. This is really powerful for you. Your approach in the situation is the King of Cups. You say, I am love, residing in a sea of love, and I will be love. And you're going to sit in your emotional mastery. I feel like in the past you were really upset about finding out that somebody was, wow, I'm hearing the word a threat. This person posed a threat or wanted to pose a threat. You became aware of a spiritual, going back to that dark energy, that high priestess reverse energy. You found that somebody there was working in the shadows with a plan that they were trying to carry out that was not in your command, but it involved you. And you say, no more will I allow this through. And you did what you needed to do energetically, spiritually. And for some of you, that involved like making some moves or moving something. A geese is really resonant for somebody. There's a geese involved in the picture, a snake and an eagle. For someone, these animals are resonant, although we have the cat here as your animal spirit for you. So I feel like that person, whoever it is, they have something with that, right? Okay. Your approach to the situation is keep yourself in check and don't allow yourself to go in reverse. In other words, I could do the same type of stuff if I want to, and it ain't about being better than nothing, but that's just not how I do. I'm going to still be me. I will not embrace your dark energy. And I hear I've had to do enough work on my own to on my own shadow and work through that. And no way am I going to allow you and your lack to put me through that again. Because I'm the reason things happen in my world. And I deserve the benefits of that. Wow. And for some of you, I love you, but I let you go. I love you, but I release you. There's the energy of I love you, but I release you. I love you, but I walk away. I love you, but I let you go. For some of you, you were dealing with a Scorpio person. You're totally dealing with a Scorpio person. And you say this person is, you feel like this person is angry. If you're having a difficult time with the spiritual or a soul connection with this Scorpio person, I do feel like I'm speaking about channeling about a relationship for you right now. I feel like a lot of the problem that you continue to see is because you always think that they're going to be mad. You don't give them a chance to be glad. You don't give them a chance to be happy. You're expecting the worst. And so as that is the energy that you have rehearsed, this is the energy at play. Notice the way they play on words. Yes. So rehearse a different story, rehearse a different outcome, play it through happening in a different way for you mentally first, and then you can see it in your physical earth is what I hear. How are you being viewed by the external party? You're being viewed as the Eight of Pentacles in reverse. Where you shut down a situation, they say that's not going to work anymore. Where you shut down this negative energy of this person who is doing dark arts, had bad intentions, whatever that was, they're realizing that they're not going to be able to connect to your energy anymore, right? I also see that where you're connected to a partner who is very spiritual, I feel like your partner sees that you have really come through a lot of your karmic habits. You've broken a lot of karmic chains. Your partner respects that and they see that in you. And maybe that's just because you've had a conversation or two about what you've been dealing with. What is your innermost emotion? You have the Four of Wands in reverse. You say this is a self-initiation. You're proud of yourself and you know that you're the reason why you're having this great season coming in for you. You can sense it in your energy too. And you say, I've done things different. Now I must see a different outcome. Literally thinking about Einstein's quote again, you know, the definition of insanity is doing the same thing repeatedly and expecting a different outcome. And it says, you instituted a different outcome because you responded differently than you used to, and you shut some shit down. You moved through it. You released yourself from these energetic ties. Interesting. The outcome for you is the Five of Cups, and it's coming up upright. So this is you going through a period where, you know, you got to First off, I feel like you're looking back with some regrets. Okay, I'm not going to lie. For somebody, you're going to be looking back with some regret, because this is you moving out of your heart center and moving back into your root chakra. You've done so much work already. So I also hear reason why you're going to be okay. Thank you. I appreciate that. This is actually a really good outcome for you. And let me explain further. The reason why you're going to be going into some energy of regret is because the same energy that it came in with is the same energy that it must move out through to release it and heal it. And so it's going to require that you feel it one last time. It's that energy's last big hurrah. So you're going to be coming up on a day, and I'm hearing this is going to be within 5 weeks or 5 days of you finding this reading and having your heartstrings tingle with resonance, right? If it's not resonant to you, this is not for you. Okay. What's going to happen is you're going to have a day when you wake up and it's going to feel very gloomy. It may feel complacent. It could feel anywhere from disillusioned to full on crying and depression, right? Anywhere in between there, it can fall, but it's going to be a low vibrational day. And what it is an emotional restructuring. You're releasing these old emotions linked to these old situations because they have some hooks dug into your energy, and you're releasing that energy by allowing this situation to flow from you the same way it came in. And it came in very emotionally. It came in with sadness, with depression, with tears, with fears. And that's why, okay, thank you. And that's why the 9 of Swords crossed here. Beware that you don't implant new fear into this old energy moving through you. It's not because something bad is coming to you. This is the release of these old energies, okay? Let's go ahead and clarify this Death card in reverse with the next card off the top, and it's the 3 of Wands, and it's in reverse. The Death card in reverse is saying, yeah, where you were expecting things to work out well, you realize that those expectations did not work well for you, so you had to move on from them. And you decided to do that quickly with the 8 of Wands, and you're moving into a state of greater balance and self-sufficiency. You'll rather wait on divine timing for the right connection than to be trying to force something that wasn't working, right? You're no longer trying to force something that wasn't working. Let's go ahead and clarify, why is this King of Cups here in your approach? The Knight of Cups is in reverse. Okay. Yes, this is you also flooding self-love to yourself and pouring love out, no matter where you look about. No matter what they've done to you or how they've been with you and how they've treated you, you're still pouring blessings all over, because no matter what comes their way, like, you know that that's not in your power today, but what is in your power is to shower the energy of love over that one. And it doesn't mean that they escape from what they've done. It means that you give positive energy to help them go through, because trust and believe, when somebody hurt you, they're earning their karma too, and they're going to have to see the other side of the scale at some point. Let's clarify why this 5 of Cups is here in the outcome. We have the 6 of Swords praise. I told you the 5 of Cups was good. This is a card of finding peace and moving forward. Moving forward in an energy of success. What kind of success? Success of my plans, success of my thoughts, success of what I've communicated, success of what I'm receiving and giving in regards to conversation. Yes. Okay. So successful conversation, successful mental headspace. You feel successful. You think, this is a win for me. You know it's a win for you. Okay. You also know that things are going to get easier now. Things are going to get easier now. You did something that was really hard to do. Okay. Further clarifying the 5 of Cups, we have justice. Yes. See? Moving forward with justice, finding that balance. The yin-yang energy is here. moving forward, finding balance, finding a greater sense of ease, ending these old cycles, closing out old karmic cycles, walking away from things that were not just for you because you know that justice is here for you to set you free. The third clarifier is the Ten of Pentacles, and it's in reverse. Okay, and with the Five of Cups here today, this as a clarifier, I'm literally getting this is your generations being so supportive of you, your ancestors, your loved ones who have passed, very supportive of you. And I hear that this is a karmic change that's going to affect all your generations on both sides. Okay, and this is something that is complete. This is something that is over. It's complete. No longer will you embody these energies anymore. So where you're dealing with old fears coming up, where you're dealing with a little bit of regret, where you have that difficult day that you haven't yet seen, okay? And I'm hearing 3 days to 5 weeks. Okay, look, that's a big span. And they're saying this because each of you are at a different way of playing your hand, energetically, we say. Okay, the bottom of the deck here we have is, again, the High Priestess in reverse. This is about you breaking old family cycles, breaking an old curse. I literally hear breaking an old curse. It's not a word that I've used very much throughout the years, but over the last week and a half or so, boy, oh boy, the word just wants to flow. Anywhere where you felt that you were being held down by some generational family curse, like, don't hold on to that anymore. This is gone, and this is part of this blessing, this energy that you're moving through, okay? I'm hearing for you, it would be beneficial for you to watch this now as you have. Watch it again in a few days, and watch it again in a week, and watch it again in a month. And I'm hearing watch it again. Put it on your calendar, send yourself a reminder, whatever you got to do to watch it again in 2 and 3 months too. Okay. So these messages are very important for you. And I feel like you're going to need that reminder. And they're saying it's connected to the eclipse that we just had and the changes and the shifts going on Earth. And I'm hearing like you're going to want this reminder of where you stand. The curse is broken. It has no more power in its hand. As a matter of fact, it doesn't have a hand anymore. Because you know what you did? You let your energy soar. And now I hear, is it Enya? Fly away, fly away. I don't know, baby. But these are the messages that I have for you. Thank you so much for tuning in. I absolutely love and adore the part of me that aligns with you. The golden thread that shines all the way through, called love and peace and happiness. And in the meantime, in between time, you can treat yourself at lphtarot.com. As in love, peace, and happiness to you and yours. And of course, me and mine. Until next time. Thank you for liking, sharing, and subscribing.